welcome along and welcome back to Silverrun Forest. Today we are going to be heading down to our roller coaster. We are going to get that resupplied. First though, we need to grab the supplies for it. The other thing that we need to do is we actually need to get some staircase railings as well to resupply the roller coaster too. So we need to get wooden blocks or wooden beams down to the roller coaster. We also need to get some standard planks down there, and we're going to use the long planks that we've got up at the sawmill to go and create the staircase railings. Ramps down, unhook our little JCB skids or tele skid here, and start getting these loaded up. But yeah, we're going to take all of what we've got here and get that delivered down to the various places we need it, starting with this and these little planks. So we'll get these on, we'll get these loaded up, and then we'll grab some of the longer planks as well. And as normal, I'm going to try and load these onto the front first, moving my way backwards to give myself as much space to get my skid steer back on as possible. This should go fairly smoothly today, I think. We have basically created everything. The only thing we don't need today is the prefab walls. Those can remain here, and we don't need to worry about them quite yet. We do need, actually, because this has pretty much run out of wood now, I think we're going to go up to the area where we're doing our logging at the moment and cut some more trees at the end of today if we can. If we have time, get this place resupplied, and then we can move forward. And I might start looking at the ship as we go in and see where we are. If we can get started on that. We can't afford to buy the shipyard yet, but what we might be able to do is get a ship started so that when we do buy the shipyard, it won't be long before we get a ship out of it. I've loaded up all of the standard planks, so now I'm on to the wooden beams. For some reason, I always forget the name of these. Whenever I'm trying to set anything up or work on them, I call them, I just call them everything but wooden beams most of the time. In fact, I'm fairly sure, did I just call them metal beams a moment ago? That's a distinct possibility as well. So yeah, I tend to call these all sorts of things, these beams, but they are very much in need down at the roller coaster. The roller coaster gets through quite a few of these beams on a pretty regular basis. We've had a bit of trouble keeping the roller coaster supplied with these. So I think we might want to produce a few more of these beams going forward than other stuff. Although having said that, you know, it's good for us occasionally to be able to supply the prefab to stuff. And we are going to need the prefab for bits. There we go. Right, we should be able to strap all that down. Actually, can I put... I want to put something on top of this. I want to go and put one of these sets of long wooden planks. I'm going to put one of the sets of long wooden planks on top of here, because we're going to have to unload those separately, and suddenly there's no point in doing that. I think, we'll strap that down. We need to get the wooden planks on the on there fairly easy to unload. We don't want to be unloading other stuff. I don't think that it's either wood or long planks. So we've got no worry that anything else is actually going to unload at the wood turner. So we could probably get these on the top, maybe. We'll see if it does. If not, we can pull them off quite easily. But that will save us space. So try and get on this nice and straight. Pick up 2 of them like that. And we'll put these on the top because I don't think these are much taller than we've gone with the wooden beams. Though that is very, very much loaded to the side. Now, will these take up as much space as the standard planks? Yep, and out. There we go. Sometimes, yeah, these things can be a little bit finicky, but that is on there. And it's only marginally bigger than those. So that's all good. Let's go and grab another couple of stacks. In fact, I'm going to pop over to our sawmill over here and go and grab the 2 that we've got sitting over there. I kind of want to park or put something here blocking these because it's quite a trek all the time to come over here and grab them. And yeah, I'd quite like to not have to do that. Of course, if any more of either of these 2 items comes out today, they're going to plonk down over here, which is not great. But we're getting fairly close to loading all of this up now. And I'm going to load both of these onto the back section of that, just to even things up a little bit. I'll bring this up here. Oh, that's not great. Oh, but we're on. It is a little bit wider than the trailer. I don't know. Do I want to do that? Let's have a look. They will fit on here because they're nice and thin. Are they slightly wider than the trailer? Probably. Actually, that's a pretty good fit. I just need to rework the top one a little bit. And then that will be a good bit of stack on the very front of the trailer. I'm fairly sure someone in the comments will tell me that this is way too much weight over the over that bit. But yeah, I quite like that. That works well for me. Last 2 sets of things to load up on here are the long planks. These are all going down to our wood turner. So we're going to be dropping all of this off first. We actually have some stuff at the wood turner that can be sold that we might load back on the flatbed and bring up here. Simply because we've got to clear off the wood turner in order to get this stuff to output the staircase railings we need. So this onto here, nicely in the middle because we've only got 4 of them. Yeah, like that. And dropping these planks off first should mean that actually we're okay. They're not actually stacked with anything on top of them, so they're just sitting on top of that section there. Right, we'll get these on top as well. And back it out. And that's actually very nicely stacked now. So let's get this on the back of the trailer. Up the ramp. Into there. And we'll go and drop the stuff off at the wood turner. We'll turn that off. We shouldn't need to get our little telly skid off here now. Although, yeah, the wood turner we might load up, as I said, the couple of pallets we've got. Did I put my ramps up? Yes, I did. Right, let's head down to the wood turner. So first stop is just up the road here. And we want to pull into the wood turner at the end of it. So that is just here. There we go. And you can see outside we have a whole load of stuff that needs to be sold and hasn't been so far. Now I want to pop into here and just turn off. Where are we? Oh, we can turn off everything at the sawmill because the sawmill has run out. But that's not why I came in. I came into here. So everything is already off on here. We want to create staircase railings from this. So activate that. We are storing staircase railings, so that'll be good. And it's telling me materials are missing, but that's okay because we're about to drive those materials straight in here. There they go. And then there. Right. That should get this all started and running pretty nicely at this point. Let's have a look. Yep, we've got 6,000 liters of planks, and that is going to create us quite a lot of staircase railings. Perfect. Next thing I want to do is back this out a little bit then, and in the space that we've got just behind the front section, we are going to, if my railings come out, I know, that's because I need to select the back. There we go. We're going to load up the pallets that we've got here so that we can take those to be sold. And, yeah, get a little bit of extra cash in. The pepper grinders and bowls aren't going to be needed down at the roller coaster, but the farm shop is just around the corner, and that tends to take these and load them up quite nicely. Or give us a fair price for them, without having to go to the without having to put them on the train. So I'm going to load these up, and after we've dropped everything else off, we will go and make a little bit of extra cash from our bits here. There we go. Second lot on top, and load it on. Strap those down. We'll put our skid steer back on the back, or a tilly skid back on the back. And then we'll head down to the roller coaster and get the stuff at the front of our trailer dropped off so that we can make some money and keep the roller coaster going. So strap it all down onto the truck, take those in, and we'll back it out and get going. Although I'm going to be the wrong side of the road backing out this way. And, oh, I want to try and avoid hitting the post box. Or any of the pedestrians, for that matter. Down to the roller coaster. Man, does my truck need a wash. Just every time I sit in cab, I go, oh, I really need to wash this truck. Let's have a view of everything unloading, and yeah, everything but the stuff that we've just loaded up should unload and into here. Now this isn't going to be enough to complete this. We have 7,997 planks. Only needs 3,000 wood beams. Well, let's see. Wood beams, we need 5,993. We've only got 3,991. Planks, we need 3,089, and we have 7,992. Planks long, we need 1,167. We've got 1,679. Metal, we need 224, and we've got 2,768. Floor tiles, we need 97, and we've got 497. And staircase railings are what we are missing. So once they've processed, we'll be able to drop them off as well. But it looks like we also need some more wooden beams. So we're going to have to get our sawmill creating more of those. And I want to have a look at how much bowls are selling for. Wow, Elm Creek is actually less than the Sunnyside Cafe. So Sunnyside Cafe I want to tag. And then hopefully the pepper grinders will sell there for a good price as well. Yeah, Sunnyside Cafe will also take this for a good price as well. Where is Sunnyside Cafe? Can I see it? Oh, it's over there. It's right beside. In fact, it is right beside the wood turner. We had this happen before. We wanted to get all this sold, and yeah, Sunnyside Cafe right across the road from the wood turner. Scoot into here, and should be able to drop off these 4 pallets, and make a good little income from this. Look at that, we're up to 81,000. We could potentially buy another area to go logging in. That's quite good. We seem to be into a good rhythm now. So I'm going to get this back up to our main logging camp. And then we're going to... Well, we've got a few decisions to make, I think. Back to our logging camp. In we come with our truck. And yeah, I do like this nice little road we have down to here. It looks brilliant. At some point, I am going to have to... I keep saying this. I am going to have to work my logging camp and maybe put some concrete or some gravel or some sheds and stuff down. We kind of want to start defining this place. Otherwise, we're going to get to the end of this series and we're not going to have any of the logging camp actually defined. So, yeah, I want to look at that in the near future. Maybe that's a good place to spend some money. First, I think I want to take this little JCB up the hill we were working before and go and get rid of some stumps, because we've got a few stumps in the way of where we're working at the moment, and we can then get some more logs cut and moved. Lots of people suggesting that I don't pull with the excavator as we were doing last time, and a better way to do it would be to have something that we can drag logs up with, maybe a winch or something like that. So I'm very much contemplating that, but I think as well, first we'll get some more space cleared. And how much is one of those actually? Seeing as we've got a little bit of money and we've got a little bit of money coming in, how much would it be for us to get a skidder? We'd need another tractor for that one. That's the trouble. Yeah, I think we could get that. We've got two Tazoslo funds in here. In fact, I think there's one that comes with the mod. We got this as well. 60 horsepower and 80 horsepower. And then, do we have anything else? I don't think we do as far as forwarding goes. Or up here, we got some options in here as well. So, wow, for a skidder, for the John Deere skidder, is 300,000. We don't have a smaller skidder, I don't think. Lots of tractor options up here that we haven't touched yet. I think if one of them came cheaper, then we could play with that. But yeah, we don't really have an option as a skidder that isn't 300,000. So I at the moment I'm very much thinking of sticking with what I've got. Let's disconnect those, and yeah, I'm going to take the little JCB up the top and get rid of the stumps that we created last time, and then I think we might try and get 3 or 4 more trees cut so that we can get them down to the sawmill and get some more products being created from there. This is where the difference between having the Kubota skid steer and this little JCB teleskid kicks in. It is struggling to get up this hill. It's made it up it, but it is struggling. Let's get this all hooked up, because I don't think I've hooked any of those up. Right, turn it on, and then we can come in here and just get rid of these. I'm not ruling out getting another tractor for our forestry operation. In fact, I added 2 mods that I saw that one got released via the official mod hub. The other got released via King Mods. They are 2 small tractors, I think. Let's see if we can find them. Yeah. So we got this John Deere 6M, which, if we set it up with the accessories, has a full forestry kit, which I really love the look of this. It's only got 94 horsepower, but we can take that up to 120. And so it would work us really, really well. We got the deer on the front as well there. So lots and lots of options. Only thing it doesn't have is chained wheels. I'd have quite liked to have seen that. I've gone through all the options And there's no chained wheels on it, unfortunately. But that would have been pretty good. The other one is this. We've got a New Holland T6. Now, this also comes with... Oh, that's like... There we go. With a forestry frame on top you can put. Not sure I like that quite as much. But yeah, it does. It would do us fairly well. And that starts at 125 horsepower. So if either of those turn up in the shop, I think what we'll do is probably snap them up fairly quickly. I'm just looking for any more little stumps that I have kicking around in this woodland. I think I might have got them all for now. Oh no, there's one. Last one. That should do it. That got it? That's got it. Right. So, we might as well get rid of the rest as we do things up here. I'm just going to park this out of the way, round by our 2 trees that we're connected to here. Yeah, that's good. So park that there. Because we're not taking either of these trees down, or this one either. I think we can take these though. Yeah, let's take these. So I want to make it full across the mountain like this. So that one there. I should say across the hill because it's not really a mountain. We'll take this one, get it to fall in roughly the same direction. So cut that across there like that, and that is gone. And then this one, which I don't think we're connected to either. No, and in fact, is marked to be taken. So, yeah, take that one too. Like that. Right, let's go and grab our excavator and get these taken down. Found another stump. There's one just there. We'll clear that out of the way in a minute. That is going to get in my way. Right. Let's take this round. Lift. Round. Okay. And then I want to turn the head. So we'll turn the head that way. Yes. Turn the head that way. And then down. Yep. Check what we're set at. We're set at 6 meters, so cut. Oh, my heart was in my mouth then for a moment. I was worried that we were going to end up with a that going straight into my excavator. Right, let's cut this. I just need one end to be sitting underneath here. And it doesn't matter if these don't make a perfect pile here. Let's call the yarder back to here. Starts up my Kubota. And while that's returning, we'll head back out to here and go and grab the second tree to get cut. Trying to avoid the stumps that we've got kicking around. The second tree down. Let's cut. No. Out a little bit. There we go. Cut. Right. And then forward again. And drag this onto the same pile. I think it'll come around that tree. I kind of hope it'll come around that tree. Yeah. And our forwarder. Oh, sorry. Our point or our connector is back here. Oh, wow, that hit my tractor. Let's try not to do that, shall we? And there we go. So, I've had lots of comments on the last video about how to properly attach these logs to this. So, let's come over here. And we should be able... Yeah. So, I want to look at the weight of these. We kind of want to attach big logs like that one to small sections like that one. What else we got? How much is that weigh? That's 400. That might work. Nope. Actually, detach that one. That one work? Yeah, that one work. And I can attach one more. It should be that one. There we are. And that then, so lots of people said, oh, they attach them at the ends of the logs and then they hang straight down. So we should be able to see now if that, like that, works. And then, yeah, off they go. And yeah, that works so much better. If we're careful, we might even be able to get them to form a nice pile. So here's where I want them. Stop them spinning or stop them swinging and bring them down. Yeah, if I'm careful with how I lay these down, and in fact where I lay them down, because I want to go a little bit more that way. They're going to swing even more now. Yeah, we want to lay them down about here-ish. Give ourselves plenty of space. So there. Stop the swinging. Down. Come on, under it you go. Yeah, like that. Look at that. Gently lay down. And then detach them. That's far less messy. Right, send that back up to the top and we'll go and meet it up there. And while I'm waiting for it to get back up here, we're going to go and get the third tree and get that collected up. As I said, I think we're going to continue and finish this off next time, probably. We've got a lot of trees here that we can take, especially in this area. What I will do is clear out the stumps that we've got on this way. We don't want them getting in our way. Grab that, bring it this way. And while we're clearing out trees on the top here, it actually gets a little bit easier. Although this one, not want to come that way. I'm going to have to take it more straight out of here. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, it's got properly stuck. I think in amongst several trees at the end there. But this is the kind of situation where a skidder becomes more useful. Because this is not a precision piece of kit for dragging trees. I mean, I've managed to get it out of there and managed to get it into where I want it, but at the same time, that's not perfect. So let's cut and add this tree to the pile as well, and then we can get this all back down to our logging camp. I am pushing them. Oh wow, what happened there? That got jammed, and as a result had a problem. Right, turn our head round so that we can pick that off the pile. Other way. Doesn't do a full 360 turn. Right, and then turn that there. Pop that down. Cut. And that should take it back the other way. And I'm going to pull it in a little bit to cut the rest of this. And see if it'll cut it. There we go. There we are. I love that you can pick logs back up in Platinum Edition. It is fantastic. It has long been an issue for me with this. But that's got that done. And yeah, we just need to do a few runs down now. So how much does this one weigh? Yeah, connect up that one. So no more than about 600. That one would do it. Yeah. Right. Lift it up. And out. And send it down to the bottom. Away it goes. And we get it down to here. Yeah, connecting at the ends makes it work much, much better. And you come. Here we go. And yeah, look at that. Right onto the pile. And much better. I'm really enjoying using this yarder. I can only bring 2 trees at a time, and that is purely weight related. I did get asked last time why I'm going for 6-foot logs or 6 meter logs, and not and not longer. It's partly because of weight, because if I go longer with logs, I'll only be able to transfer one at a time, and with many logs, or some logs, it might actually not be able to do it at all. So yeah, and then the other reason is distance. I mean, while we've got quite a height here, let's just touch that and then come on. I want to make a nice pile. There we go. Yeah, it's here we've got a little bit of height, but up the top, we are much more restricted. In fact, up here, 6 meters is about the height of this here. So we can't really do higher than that. It is, yeah, 6 meters. So yeah, it's about the height of these. But if you look at these two logs, so the thicker ends of the tree, you're looking at about, yeah, it's over 1,500. So if I did 12 meter cuts, then I would end up not being able to actually get these down the mountain. Oh, okay. So this is 884. This is 665. Yeah, we're going to have to bring it over here with this one. Come on. Right. Drop it. Can I lift this one? Oh, yeah, I can. Perfect. Right, let's lift that one and attach that on there as well. Lift it up, and we'll head down the bottom, and then we just got 2 logs to go. Here come my final 2 logs, and this is a much neater pile than we created last time. So let's swing these. It's getting the right swing actually on this. If I swing it right and then lower here, I get to lower it onto the pile really neatly and disconnect. And then that just works. That's brilliant. All right, let's send the carriage back up to the top because we don't need that anymore. And yeah, fantastic. Right, I need to get these loaded up. And what better way than just to grab this and stick it straight into the pile and see if we can avoid making too much of a mess as we load this really great pile of wood I've got here up onto my trailer. Look at that. This has made this much easier to collect these up and actually make a fairly neat pile on the trailer. I mean, look at that. That is that has gone on there really well. I can get these over here. We can then just unload that. Yeah, and in fact, these 3 trees are going to fill this front bit of the trailer. So 3 more trees of a similar sort of size next time will mean that we can go and drop these off at the sawmill, get some more stuff in, and be in a pretty good place. I don't like that pile. Now I have been neatening up my my grab as I've been doing it, so trying to get them a little bit more together like this. So yeah, get that nicely in the middle, reposition myself, and then I can get the next one in the middle. That way we get a much nicer load up on our trailer. And pull those in. Look at that. That is pretty perfect. And then hopefully there's enough space on the top of here that we can just drop these in. Will that hold? It might just do. Yes! Right, so I'm going to go and lock that down, which is perfect for us. Wow, there we go. That has sorted us for the first half of the trailer. 3 more trees next time. We will then get them, get this all delivered to the sawmill, and it'll be all good. This is going well, and I think soon we're going to have to sort out our logging area here. For now, though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.